So this program is actually going to ask the student how many years have you been attending our school. And if you typed in 1, we're going to say you are a freshman. If you type in 2, we're going to say you are a sophomore. If you type in 3, you're going to say you're a junior. If you type in 4, you're a senior. I know there are some people who go part-time and it takes 7, 8 years, but we're going to say 1, just use that 1 for freshman, 2 for sophomore, 3 for juniors, and 4 for seniors. I'm going to do the problem twice, using the first time using multiple if statements, and the second time I'm going to use it using switch statement. Same problem. I'm going to do it twice. So I try to alternate. So import javax.swing.go_option_pan. We're using dialog boxes for this. So get the number of years. That's what this piece. So string, again, anytime you use the go_option_pan, it's really a string. Give it a name. YRS years equals go_option_pan dot show input dialog. I'll make it simple. I'll say student year. So that's what the box is going to say, student year question mark. And you're supposed to enter that first, second, third, or fourth. And again, that's going to be an integer value, int. I'm going to call it years equals integer. I got to parse it. Dot parse integer, parse int, where is it? Right there, and take whatever YRS and convert that to a number. Now here I'm going to use the if statements. So using in this section if statements. If what? If years is equal to 1, we know you are a freshman. So let me display, I'll do message dialog, go_option dot show message dialog. Dot show message dialog. I want it to write freshman. I'll make it simple enough. The box going to say freshman. Now, what about if you're not 1 else? So you're not a freshman. If you're not a freshman, are you automatically assumed to be a junior or a sophomore? No. We need to check and see if. So I can copy this here and paste this so I don't have to write it. Check to see if the year equals to 2. Then if that's the case, you are a sophomore. I'm missing an O here. And if you're not a freshman and you're not a sophomore else, again, check to see if you are 3 here, which is junior. If it is, you are a junior. Else, well, there's only one option left, assuming there's no graduate school. Else, I don't have to check for 4. Take this line out. Senior. And that's the end of my program using if statements. Let's save it and test it. Student year 3, that's a junior. Let's see. Junior. Run it again. Student year 1. Freshman. So we know it's working. Now the same program, I'm going to redo it. There we go. So in this section, using our switch statement. So again, the switch statement is meant to replace all these if statements. So let me block all of these. We know this is working. Actually, I just put it there. I'm going to use switch. And I'm going to use the variable years here because that's the one that's going to have the value. Curly bracket to open it, curly bracket to close it, and if it's case 1, if it's equal to 1, what do you want to do? Take this line, copy, paste it here. And you really want to write break here. I'm going to leave a space, I'll come back, put the break, and explain to you why you want to put the break. Case 2. Copy. Put a break there. Case 3. This is junior. Copy. And case 4. You are a senior. What about if somebody puts 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 20? Maybe I should take care of that. I said we do not have graduated, but just tell them that's invalid value. And default here, if you put a value that's not one of these, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, what do you want to do? So I'll just take this and just write invalid input. Copy. And just write invalid input. Or invalid year. If I'm going to do that here, maybe I know I need to go and do it right there then. Then I should do it here. So in this case, if I'm going to put it here, I really need to add that statement before that. Copy that. I wasn't planning on doing it. I assume everyone. So Command V. If year equals 4, then do that. Else. And this one. Invalid. If you're going to make them the same, copy. And almost, these two are identical, almost. Let's save it and run it. Student year, year 15. That's an invalid year. This one's going to tell me invalid, and this one should tell me invalid year. It says invalid year. Notice if I click OK, I get invalid year from the one below it. It's supposed to be the same exact program. Let's put 1. The top half says what? Freshman. If I hit OK, the bottom half should say freshman. But watch this now, OK? Uh-oh, sophomore, junior. Wow, invalid. Because if you start here, it's going to go all the way down through all of them. I left a space here for each one of them because you're supposed to write break, which means get out of the switch statement. Once you print this, get out of it, so you're not going to see sophomore, junior, senior. So you have to go back, put a break in each one. And that was the significance of this space there. The last one you don't need it because the last one is the last line, is going to get out of it once you're done with it. So automatically will kick you out. There's no reason to put a break in the last one. Now these two are identical. But I want you to see that. That's why you saw it first. Student year 1. You're going to see freshman. Hit freshman is done. Doesn't show you the other ones like before. Option 2. Sophomore, sophomore, done. Option 3. Junior, junior, done. And option 4. Senior, senior, done. So now these two are identical. So the switch really is a replacement to all these if statements. Look at the notes. I gave you some examples in the note, but you really want to put a break in each one of these to get out of the loop.